So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand the 11th house lord through all the 12 houses in Vedic Astrology. And even if you want to check regarding your hopes, wishes and desires, and how actually you are going to fulfill your hopes, wishes and desires. So the 11th house lord will help you to understand that thing. It may be any kind of a desires, or it may be any sort of hopes which are actually present inside your mind. It may be marrying a partner, marrying a rich partner, or it may be setting some amount of unrealistic financial goals, becoming a millionaire or a billionaire or even a trillionaire, or even if you want to understand any spiritual goals in your life, like I want to achieve this thing spiritually, even any kind of a lifestyle goals which you actually want to accomplish in your life. So the 11th house lord is that house which will actually help you to fulfill all your goals, ambitions and desires in your life. Even most important thing, I know many of you are familiar with Vedic Astrology, and out of 7 planets, there are 5 planets which are actually having more than one zodiac sign, except Sun and Moon, because Sun is only the controller of the sign of Leo and Moon is the controller of the sign of Cancer. Apart from this, any other planet you can take Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, so they are actually having two zodiac signs. So first of all, number one thing you need to check in whichever house the second zodiac sign is also falling. For example, if you are a Aries ascendant in a natural Kalpursh Kundli, your 11th house is actually ruled by planet Saturn. So the second zodiac sign is also falling in the 10th house. So now you need to study both the houses together in order for you to understand which areas, which planet will actually help me to fulfill my goals, my ambitions and my desires at the same time. If you are a Libra ascendant, then the 11th house lord particularly is Sun. So you need to check where the Sun is going, or where the depositor or the controller of my 11th house lord is actually going. That will help you to understand in which areas or which person is actually going to help me to fulfill that unrealistic kind of a dreams, goals and ambitions in my life. Even if you will be able to more simplify this aspect, just pay attention towards the significance of that planet. Sun is the representation of your father. So father have the ability to actually fulfill your hopes, wishes and desires. It may be directly or it may be indirectly. If Moon is the controller, then Moon have the ability to fulfill that thing. If Saturn, then the mass population have the ability. If Jupiter, then Guru, the teacher or the preacher have the ability. If Mercury, then small kids and even your siblings have the ability. If Mars is posited over there, even the energy which is associated with Mars, now you need to check which other houses Mars is controlling. So you need to pay attention towards both the zodiac signs at the same time and then start to make predictions and combining the results at the same time. The second main important aspect of 11th house, nowadays I will tell you, in the 21st century where we are living in, most of the things in your life are connected with money. Whether your own education, whether you are doing a job, you are pursuing some sort of a career, if you are a businessman, even if you are a housewife, or if you are doing some sort of other activities, you are having your children, you want to fund their education, so still the 11th house is going to play a very important role. Because this is actually the house which is a representation of incoming gains. If you are a 9-to-5 job person, then every month you are going to receive the monthly paycheck. And that thing is depending upon the 11th house lord dignity. At the same time, if you are a businessman or if you are an intraday share market trader, then the day-to-day activities will help you to acquire money. So now again the 11th house is actually going to play a very important role. Even if you want to look into the financial status of any person, directly pay attention towards the 11th house. Even the planet which is actually posited in the 11th house also have the ability to give you upliftment. But the most important, in whichever house the controller is the main factor. Suppose right now I'm in my home, so this is my homeland. I'm the owner of this thing. So the ownership is going to play a very important role. It doesn't matter whether I'm having some tenants living over there, that planet is also going to play a very important role. But first of all, the dignity of honor will actually help you to understand the amount of gains which you are capable enough to require or to receive in your life. Even most importantly, this is a very malefic house at the same time, because if you try to study sixth house is actually known as the Shad Ripus, okay? Kam, Krodh, Moh, Mad. So these are the Shad Ripus which are seen from the sixth house. And in our ancient Jyotish Shastra or in our Vedic astrology tradition, 11th house is actually not considered that much auspicious house, because this house along with the white money also have the ability to give you black money. So when I say black money, the individuals that are involved in money laundering cases, any sort of financial fraud cases, so these things are also seen from the 11th house. So if the dignity of 11th house lord is actually very, very powerful, and when I say powerful 11th house lord, here you need to pay attention towards the Raj Yogas which are actually created by the 11th house. Because I have even made one video on the reshuffling of the Raj Yogas, where I have explained how the 9th, 10th and 11th house, these three houses, there are total 12 houses in Vedic astrology. So the 9th house and the 10th and the 11th house, these are the three most important houses which will actually help you to contribute towards the Raj Yogas in your life. You must need to study the conjunction of the 11th house lord at the same time, because this is your money lord. If that money lord is in conjunction with the 9th house lord, that is your bhagya, fortune, and in whichever house they are posited, so they will tell you your bhagya is helping you, or your bhagya, your luck factor is supporting you in the wealth accumulation towards that areas of your life. This planet is also pure indicator of the significance. If you just pick up the significance of that planet and try to study the conjunction of other planets, that Vimshotri Mahadasha and specifically the Antardasha, that planets which are in conjunction with that 11th house lord, they also have the ability to give you sudden financial jump in your life. Suppose right now you are earning $100,000 or maybe 1 lakh rupee. I'm just giving you one example. So if you want to take your income to one next level towards 1 million or maybe towards 10 lakh rupee per month, then the 11th house lord is going to play a very important role. If there are any sort of Raj Yogas connections which are forming between the 11th house lord with the 9th, 10th and even the 2nd house lord and the 12th house lord, that is itself is the biggest contribution of Raj Yogas into your life. In Vedic astrology, there are three most important houses which are actually going to play a very important role from the money and wealth perspective side. 11th house, 12th house and 2nd house. 11th house is actually the house of your incoming gains. The monthly basis or daily basis, the money you are receiving is seen from 11th house. This is also representation of your sources of income. Whether you are going to have only one income source, secondary, tertiary or maybe any other 4th, 5th income source. So sources of income are seen from the 11th house. 12th house is the portfolio distribution, how you are actually going to take care with regards to your money. This is also the house of expenditure, like the amount of expense that is actually happening, that is also seen from the 12th house. And lastly is the 2nd house. This is the house of wealth accumulation. This is your savings account. Even apart from the liquid currency, liquid money, 2nd house also represents if you are having some valuable possessions with you. So these are not only the valuable possessions which you are like working hard to achieve that valuable possessions. It may be the possessions which are coming towards you because of some other person. It may be your wife is bringing that valuable possessions, your children, your family, your parents that are bringing that wealth. So this is the wealth lord. So any sort of interconnection with the 11th house lord with 9th, 10th, 12th and even the 2nd house, it actually have the ability to fructify or give contribution towards the biggest Raj Yogas in your life. Even I will tell you, if you pick up the trine houses, so you can just count 11th, 12th, 1st, 2nd and the 3rd house. So the 3rd house is actually going to become the trine house. So the trinal contribution is also going to play a very, very important role in actually to determine whether you are going to receive the amount of money with your own self efforts, or if some other person is actually helping you or giving you some sort of a contribution. That thing is also seen from the 11th house. Most of the time, if the 11th house lord is going in the kendras, quadrant houses, and even the trine houses, quadrant houses are 1st, 4th, 7th, 10th, trine houses are 5th house and even the 9th house. So even if your 11th house lord is forming connection with the quadrant houses, even the trine houses, and even I will tell you, even the 11th house lord is forming connection with any other house, 12th house, 2nd house, 3rd house, even the 6th house, I will tell you, this actually have the ability to give you some sort of money and wealth in your life. This is also going to be a status symbol. Nowadays, individuals, they will not recognize you because of your 10th house. That is your career. It may be you are working as a very good person in a very high level of organization, but the amount of salary which you are receiving is very less. So the financial status of that person is going to be very less. It doesn't matter the amount of actually the authority and power in your hand, no. If the money lord is strong, this have the ability to give you very strong outlook or perception towards the other human beings. By just looking into the dignity of the 11th house lord, you can actually decide the complete course of the life. If you even want to look into the financial accomplishments of any person, look into the 11th house. This is also very greedy factor. If you want to understand whether the person is going to be greedy at the time of accumulation of wealth or not, 11th house. This is also the house, I will tell you, which is nowadays in the 21st century will help you to survive, will help you to sustain. If you want to eat food, you need to have some money in your bank account. So 11th house is that. Many individuals, if they are having the 11th house lord posited itself in the 11th house, that is also itself a very big Raj Yoga, because the significance of that particular planet is capable enough to bring the Raj Yoga into your life. Sun means father, moon means mother, Venus means wife, Mercury means your siblings, even Mars also siblings. So you need to understand one very important thing. If the 11th house lord is itself posited in the 11th house, this is one of the biggest Raj Yogas. Because then what is going to happen, this is not the money or wealth which you are actually receiving because of your own self efforts. This is the money and wealth you are receiving because of some other person efforts into your life. Or maybe you are a fortunate person with planets like Venus sitting in the sign of Libra, Taurus, Mercury posited in its own zodiac sign of Gemini, even Virgo, Jupiter posited in its own zodiac sign. So if the benefic planets, if they are actually posited over there in their own zodiac sign, it means yes, because of family you have actually inherited some of the biggest things in your life. But I will tell you, 11th house lord, if it is posited in the 11th house, this is going to put some sort of a constraint in front of you. When I say constraint in front of you, so you even going to have more capability, but this lord is going to restrict you to don't solely run after money until and unless this lord is retrograde. And then it is posited over there. I will tell you, this is going to create sudden upwave, and then sudden downfall is also going to be seen into this human being's life. But most of the time, if the 11th house lord is very strongly posited in the 11th house, this will always going to offer the protection towards its own house. This will not actually help you, or even if you want to run wild after something, because I told you Raj Yoga must need to be the contributor of wealth. Until and unless 11th house is not going anywhere, because movement is very important. If this is a fixed, then the contribution of Raj Yogas are not going to be present over there. Until and unless some other planets, they are sitting and going conjunct over there. Like 11th house lord posited in the 11th house, 2nd house lord going over there, this is a Raj Yoga. 5th house Lord going there, respecting their 10th house, 9th house Lord, forming cluster of planets over there. But I will tell you, still this is going to become a very problematic thing if most of the planets, they are posited in the 11th house. 11th house, in my personal experience, I have seen the single planet sitting in the 11th house have the ability to operate very well until and unless if some clutter is over there. Because if 3, 4 or 5 planets are sitting over there and that are also in conjunction with Rahu and Ketu axis, then this is going to create a lot of backlog of karmas with regards to the significance of that planets. So this then don't have the ability to give you more results in terms of financial gains if cluster of planets they are forming over there. Please don't even interpret it in the wrong direction. More planets in the 11th house, more the strength, more the dignity. So maybe 4 planets are over there, I'm going to have 4 income sources. No, this also going to be the representation of obstructions. It means 4 obstructions are present in front of you. This is also the house of your professional friend circle. So if the 11th house Lord is itself over there, this is going to create a very restrained kind of a friend circle. You will not be able to become or go outward. This will always going to prevent you to actually okay, don't take risk, don't take risk, don't take risk. Because when the planet is sitting in its own house, the main purpose of that planet is offering security. So if the security mindset is over there and the risk mindset is not there, then it becomes very difficult for you to actually prosper or have more wealth in your life. Wealth will only come if you are going to take more and more risks in your life rather than going with the very secure kind of a mentality. You know, fortune favors the brave. Fortune don't favor the intelligent. Fortune only favors the brave. So that bravery is also seen through the 11th house. Individuals that are going to have malefic planets that are posited in the 11th house, by controlling them, they are the very brave persons, I will tell you. They actually have the ability to become or came out as a very independent personalities outside of their complete family. If their family have the capacity to earn that much amount of money, so that single individual with malefic in the 11th house have the ability to earn that much amount of money. And that is only because of malefics. Malefic association with the 11th house is a very great thing. But I will tell you that malefic planet must need to be in its own zodiac sign or in the friendly zodiac sign or exalted. In case of exalted and friendly zodiac sign, so the depositor is also going to be very, very powerful. Only then this planet have the ability to give you results. If some other planets that are getting conjunct over there, their dignity is not very powerful, then I will tell you this is going to be the greatest obstruction in front of you. Most of the time with the 11th house Lord in the 11th house, I sincerely advise you to actually leave the family wealth behind or leave the family business behind. Only then you will be able to contribute or prosper much better into your own life. Next is if the 11th house Lord is actually posited in the 12th house. Now many will consider incoming gains Lord going in the expense Lord. So this is going to be a very difficult thing, but no. This is actually a more of a business inclined placement. I have seen lot of successful traders or anywhere, I will tell you, in the any business field where lot of financial transactions are involved, this is a very, very good combination. Because here the energy or the flow of money in their life is going to be at very rapid pace. Money coming in, money going out, money coming in, going out. Although it becomes very difficult for these individuals to save or accumulate wealth with this combination, but I will tell you, investments are going to be the most good option or the excellent option if you are having this particular placement. Now if you want to choose which kind of a investment that I need to go with, maybe the real estate investments depending upon the Mars placement, maybe share market investment depending upon the 5th house Mercury and Saturn placement. So you need to be more investment savvy rather than becoming more of a that secure or savings kind of a mindset. You will not be able to save money. This is just like suppose $100,000 is coming, so that 20% of your money is already fixed. That will go into EMIs, or it may be larger portion depending upon whether the dignity is weak or this is getting exalted. If the dignity is getting weak over there, it means you will not be able to accumulate wealth. Even investments are going to be very difficult. But if the dignity is very powerful, I will tell you, this is the biggest business yoga or business combination which you need to have in your mind. Right now, if you are doing a 9 to 5 job having this combination, mark my words, maybe the upcoming Antardasha or maybe the upcoming Prantardasha of that planet, or even the 12th house lord where the 11th house lord is posited, will actually help you to take some risk. Most important thing, third house will also going to play a very, very important role here. This is the house of your risk taking abilities. So if that risk factor is over there, third house lord is also doing some contribution, maybe just by aspecting this thing, then I will tell you this is going to be a biggest contributor of the Raj Yoga. I personally tell you one more thing. This is also the house of spirituality or losses. So first of all, spiritual gains are going to come through the 11th house, which is your professional friend circle. So rather than having a professional friend circle of like more financial savvy personalities or the individuals that are more professionally oriented, you need to actually grow your network circle that are more spiritually inclined people. So if you are going to grow your network with the more spiritually inclined people, they will actually help you in the spiritual contribution also. Even if you want to become a very good movie director, writer, working in the field of artificial intelligence, robotics, machine learning, or maybe some kind of a technical sales, if you want to open up your own yoga setup or meditation center, spirituality center where you want to teach these people, that is a very good thing. Specifically with the benefics, I will tell you, because if benefics are over there, it means the money and wealth is actually going to come in your life by doing some sort of a spiritual contribution in the society. So rather than picking them some mundane jobs or some technical jobs or some software engineering or like pure coding and IT kind of a stuff, you actually need to go with that part. Even handling other people money or accountancy is also going to be a very perfect option for you, because this is directly affecting the 6th house. So the reliability factor is also present over there. Other individuals, they don't hesitate to give you their own money. So then you can play with other people money, make the profit, take your own profit and return their money back. So if you are prospering at the same time, if you are helping other person to prosper at the same time, then these things will combine together very correctly. Next is the 11th house lord going in the 1st house. First of all, this is a two-way Raj Yoga. 50% is going to be good and 50% is totally devastating. Reason why I'm telling you this thing, money lord, desires lord coming into your head is actually going to be more penetrating kind of a thing. This actually have the ability to take you into deeply dive into the depression realm. This is also not a very good combination from the marriage and the married life aspect. If you ask me why this thing is happening, this is a biggest Raj Yoga, money coming towards me, money lord flowing towards me, I am the Lagna, no. I told you in our Jyotish Shastra or in our ancient textbooks, 11th house is not considered good. This is a Pida giving house. Pida means that pain, sorrow will also come after with the flow of money. So if you are gaining 50% money, 50% sorrows will also come. If you want to expand your wealth up to 100%, 100% sorrow will also going to come. Irrespective of the dignity of the planet, if that planets are malefic, I will tell you, then this is becoming more challenging and more struggling. Even this is not going to be a very good placement specifically from the family end as well, because most of the time with these kind of a placements, you need to take that sort of a godfather kind of a personality. Have you seen the Godfather movie? So this is that same kind of a personality where you actually need to look after the complete family aspects. Although money is going to be there, I am not denying that fact. With this combination, money is going to be a part of your life. But there are going to be other suppressing factors which are also going to be present into your life. Even that Lord is aspecting the 7th house. So you need to be very careful at the time of choosing a partner with whom you are actually getting married. Most of the time, I will tell you, if the dignity of that Lord is weak, 7th house is also very weak, then there are going to be lot of clashes occurring between husband and wife relationship. This is going to give more friction because of one person spiritual desires and one person materialistic desires. Suppose you are marrying a partner who is only going to have spiritual goals in their life. They don't want or they don't have any materialistic goals. Whereas you, on the other hand, very hardworking person, 18 hours a day, acquiring money, looking for financial stability, financial aspect is everything for you, then that clashes are going to take place. So choosing of life partner, you can watch my other videos on compatibility. That will help you to gain a clearer picture on the how to actually choose a correct partner. So that is also going to be very helpful for you. Apart from this thing, even if you want to work as a sole or an individual contribution person, this is a very good combination. The reason why I actually not recommending with this placement to go into some team zone or that kind of a thing, because I told you, you individuals already having a lot of distractions. 11th house is also the house of not only desires but distractions also. So you individuals are already facing 5 to 10 different directions, from family, from this thing, from that thing, from that thing. So if all the distractions are over there, first of all try to cut down that distractions. This is much preferable for you individuals to live alone rather than staying with some negative people. Because with this combination, I will tell you, sudden financial ups and downs are also going to be a part of your life, and which your ascendant need to wear. This is where I told you initially that trauma, mental sickness or an anxiety is going to be the main problem, until and unless you are totally detached. And as a human being, we are even attached with our clothes which we wear. We are attached with the relationships part also. It becomes very difficult for any person to go for the total detachment part. Practically this is not possible, I'm telling you, because we human beings are not designed in such a way to actually experience the complete detachment. Even if you are going to have more detachment, then your longings are going towards detachment. If you are more attached, you will feel detachment. If you are detached, then you want to go for attachment. So this is that kind of a combination. Even the stability in your life will only going to come after certain ages. And every planetary maturity which you are going to hit, 28, 30 to 35, these have the ability to turn the complete course of your complete life. Next, 11th house lord going in the 2nd house. This is also a Lakshmi yoga or a wealth giving yoga present in your horoscope. Now I will tell you, it depends over the dignity of that planet. If the dignity is becoming very powerful, when I say very powerful, suppose the planet is exalted over there, then I will tell you this is going to bless you with lot of prosperity. This is also unaccounted wealth combination, because I will tell you that incoming gains is like a money which you are going to receive on the constant basis. So first of all, if that combination is over there, 2nd house lord is also very powerful. I will tell you, naturally one income source is always going to be present in your life. Irrespective, I will tell you, irrespective whether you are capable financially having that knowledge or not, but with the passage of time, you are actually going to have more financial knowledge than any other person. This is also very practical kind of a placement where you need to be becoming more practical rather than theoretical person. If you are just only focusing upon the theories of the life, or your concentration is only upon the theoretical side, you will always going to fail. This is a big combination. Even taking big risk will help you, taking small risk will not help you. Most of the time, if malefics are over there, it becomes very difficult for these individuals. But I will tell you, this is a revival combination. This is not like that you are once time you are going up but then falling down, so there is no ability actually to pick you up. No, this lord once again have the ability to pick you up. And why? Because of opportunities. 11th house is the house of not only incoming gains but the kind of opportunities which you are receiving in your life. It may be wealth gaining opportunity, career opportunity, job opportunity, any opportunity, marriage related opportunity. So opportunities will always flow towards you. There is no problem in the opportunity field, but the distractions from the family, specifically family, and 2nd house by sitting over there, this is respecting 8th house, so I'm talking about both families. Boy side family and the girl side family, husband family and the wife family, that are going to be acting as the biggest distraction in this front of these individuals. Even you also need to be very careful with your marriage and selecting a life partner, because most of the time, because of family disputes, I have seen separation with this combination if the dignity is very weak. Because this lord is directly aspecting the 8th house, that is not going to be a good combination. This will always be that kind of a combination where you need to keep one thing intact in your life, only then you can keep the other thing intact. If the flow of money is continuous in your life, that is a good thing. Then your marriage is also going to be very continuous. If the flow of money is not intact, or that is not a continuous thing, then the marriage and relationship is also going to be a very discontinuous kind of a thing. I will tell you, most of the time you need to get satisfied with whatever God have given you. Don't look after like, how can I achieve both the things with this combination? I want to have 100% financial satisfaction and 100% family satisfaction. Forget about this thing. With this thing, I will tell you, you can only choose one thing. And as far as the direction of the planets are concerned, you always need to choose that financial prosperity, financial pathway over the family pathway. Because in the longer duration of time, planets will tend to adjust itself with the energy of the house also. So then if you are going for the wrong direction, with the passage of time, you are going to regret your own decisions. Because here, I will tell you, one single decision have the ability to ruin your complete life. 8th house is also the house of transformations. As an astrologer, I don't have the ability to change your horoscope and planetary alignments, I will tell you upfront. But this is just a guiding pathway. Like if you can see that transformation lord or transformation house is actually getting connection with 11th house. So this might going to have the ability to keep me extremely downward, then sometime extremely upward. But security is also not going to be answer for you people. If you are thinking, oh my goodness, I'm having this combination, so let me become more secure person then. Okay, then security is going to help me. No. Because in your chart, I will tell you, there is no stagnancy over there. Other individuals, suppose working 10, 15, 20 hours, they reach up to this level. So they have the ability to maintain their positions over there. But you individuals don't have the ability to maintain positions. You either going to be at 0 or going to be at 100th level. So even if you are at mid level, you need to take further risks. Continuous risk taking ability will help you to gain the maximum possible results with this combination. And I'm talking about the financial risks, most important part. Even in order for you to become a consultant, advisor, share market expert, any other thing where rotation of money is becoming very fast, going into the field of education, technical fields, very good option. Next, if the 11th house lord going in the 3rd house, first of all, if it is going in the 3rd house, this is the house of your self efforts. It means there is only one way for you individuals to gain money, and that is with your own self efforts. But suppose if the planetary conjunctions are occurring, some planet from other house, maybe 9th house lord, that is your bhagya, fortune lord is getting conjunct with the 11th house lord, then I will tell you the significance of that planet. It may be sun, then because of the father's teaching, you are going to receive the gains in your life. Depending upon which planet, I will tell you. If Mercury is over there, then the professions like YouTubing, marketing, sales, always be in the upfront, management kind of a roles will actually help you to gain a lot of money. If some planet like technical planets are over there, like Saturn, then I will tell you, going into more into the technicalities of the life will also going to be very, very helpful. But I will tell you, this is a very, very good combination. Very good combination. First of all, this is going trine places away. This is the one advantage in front of you. Whenever any planet is going trine places away, it means you are not only receiving blessings because of your own efforts, but if you are giving 100% efforts with this combination, I will tell you, expect maybe 120, 130, 150% results. If some other planetary conjunction is forming a Raj Yoga over this thing, this combination will also help you to gain money immediately after marriage, and that is only because of your self efforts. Don't think like that I'm going to marry a very rich partner with this combination and that is going to give prosperity. No, because 11th house lord here forming connection with the 9th house only, going into the 3rd house. So 3rd house is also expecting the 9th house. Suppose 9th house lord is also going over there, so any aspect of the planet from any other house towards its own house will always going to protect the house placement. So that is also going to be a very, very good combination. First of all, you individuals have the courage to take risks. If you are not be going to take risk with this combination, I will tell you, you will not be able to break the bond of poverty, or even this is going to be the connection of the conscious mind with your subconscious mind. So you need to change the mental programming with this combination. Because first of all, what is going to happen, you need to go one step further in order to break that mental chain as well. Because I will tell you, this is also blockage in front of you. Third house is also the obstruction in front of you, whether if you are not going to take risk, the results are going to be same. So if you want to change the results with this combination, take risk. Risk is the only factor, I will tell you, which is present over there, and only your hard work will give you money, not other person hard work will give you money. Even gaining a specialized knowledge will also help you to become a very successful with this combination. But I will tell you, they are very hardworking people, very hardworking. Next, if the 11th house lord going in the 4th house, this is not a good combination from the marriage point of view. Although this planet that is doing that kind of a thing have the ability to give you certain amount of money, wealth, and these kind of positions in your life, even financial status also. Because any planet, if 11th house lord, it is going in a Kendra, and Kendra is the focus point, okay. Quadrant or Kendra mean the focus point. So that 4th house is becoming the focus point of your life. But because of motherly karmas. When I say motherly karma, that is maybe some interconnection of past life karmas with your mother, or it may be with your homeland, the place where you were exactly born. And I recommend you first of all to stay away from the place of birth with this combination also. Even most important point I would like to add on here, if that combination is forming in your horoscope, most of the time it becomes very difficult for you to decide a place where you actually going to stay in your life. Because deciding factor is not in your hand with this combination. 4th house is a marital bliss. So either your partner, your maybe husband or wife have the ability to actually decide a place where you are going to stay in your life. Even any sort of career in the field of meditation, yoga, spirituality, along with interior designing, decoration, fine arts, where a lot of creativity and imagination is used, that is also going to be a very good combination. But if the more cluster of planets for going in the 4th house, then I will tell you, this is going to be a very difficult placement, because then you will only going to receive the results from one area of your life, not from all the other areas. Family satisfaction or the marriage satisfaction is going to be a bit critical. And I recommend you individuals actually to move away from the family as well. And even until and unless you are not financially capable, don't get married. Specifically if you are a male with this combination. Because it becomes very difficult for you to after marriage then gain the financial security with this combination. Because 4th house is directly aspecting the 10th house of your career. So it means your career, your marriage, they are interconnected with each other. So if at some point your career is suffering, marriage is also suffer. If marriage is going very good, career is also going to be very good. So anywhere that correlation between marriage and career is forming, you need to be very careful at the time of choosing a partner. Please first of all proceed with horoscope matchmaking so that you can nullify the malefic impacts which are actually created by this combination. Next, if the 11th house lord going in the 5th house, biggest Raj Yoga, and I will tell you, this is actually a entrepreneurial combination. Here you individuals have no need to run after money. You need to run after ideas only. You can note down this sentence and paste it over your wall where you can look into that thing. There is no need to run after money. You individuals actually need to run after ideas. Every working day, every day you can have one notebook and diary with you and write down the idea. I will tell you, even one single idea have the ability to make you billionaire or a millionaire. Selling online is also an idea. Making YouTube videos is also an idea. Even any other idea I will tell you, because I will tell you here, the idea generation will help you to generate money. Hard work is not going to generate money with this combination. No matter even if you are working 15-20 hours a day. 5th house is also the house of creation and creativity. So here I will tell you, competition will also not give you anything. Suppose you are a businessman with this combination. There are 5 competitors, 10 competitors present over there, and you are competing with them. That competition or competing with them not be able to help you to gain security, financial prosperity. You need to focus more upon the creation, research and development, creating new product in the market which will eventually help you to gain money. So please understand this law. I need to focus upon creation and idea generation, not run after the money. Even the event of childbirth also have the ability to fulfill all your materialistic goals, desires and wishes. If the dignity of this planet is really very powerful, I will tell you the event of marriage have the ability to change the complete course of your life. Complete course. 5th house is also the like Lakshmi Sthana. Okay, so that Lakshmi Sthana is getting immediately activated if you are creating something, if you are generating some ideas. This is also very good if you want to make career in the field of astrology, numerology, palmistry, spiritual sciences, opening up some kind of a medical institutions, maybe schools, yoga centers, spiritual centers. This is a very good combination. Even if you want to specifically go into the technical fields also, very good option. Apart from this, 5th house is the house of speculation. So the share market and the stock market experts. Actually, I have seen the individuals that are working as a permanent share market specialist with this combination, and they are very successful traders. They are going to have that kind of a mindset where they actually have the ability to divide their portfolios in a very different and very typical manner, where they actually have the ability to handle wealth. So this is quite a very powerful combination. Don't actually misunderstood this combination. Also, one very important thing, if suppose that Lord is going over there and some planet is actually already posited in the 11th house. So the 5th and the 11th house forming a mutual aspect with one another. So you also need to pay attention towards the planets that are actually forming a mutual aspect with one another. If that combination is forming, that planet will also help you to show the direction, like I need to work in this direction so that I can gain ideas from here, convert that ideas there, and then try to gain the money. In the initial stages of your life, you individuals first of all need to go through lot of churning. Churning means a lot of difficult phases. This is not an easy combination, but difficulties will help you to become a better human being. So keep that perspective in your mind all the time. Next, if the 11th house Lord going in the 6th house, first of all, this is a very, very deadly combination from the health aspect, I will tell you upfront. And specifically the dignity of that Lord is also not very powerful. I will tell you this have the ability to give you some long-term disease with this combination. Apart from health aspect, I will tell you, you individuals are going to have lot of hidden enemies in your life. Even you are going to receive a lot of criticism in your life, lot of criticism. Even the individuals of your own hometown, your own family members, they are going to criticize you. Even no matter if you are doing something good towards them, they will consider, they will treat that thing as like you are doing something wrong. This combination also have the ability to become or take you into the field of legal field, or like working as a lawyer, legal consultant, even medical specialist, even astrologer also, because this is a service oriented industry. So here, rather than focusing upon selling some physical product, try to convert yourself as a service oriented personality. This is also very, very good combination, specifically if you want to do lot of mantra chanting and mantra sadhanas, because these individuals are not much attached with the materialistic things. In the very initial stages, 20, 22, 25, 30, they have learned their lessons actually, because I will tell you, this planet is here to teach them the detachment from the materialistic realm will only help you to evolve in the spiritual side of the life, because that Lord is aspecting the 12th house. So in the later stages of their life, even after accomplishing all the financial gains, status, they no longer attached with that thing. They actually have the ability to give up their wealth and go towards that secluded realm, that is the 12th house. This is also very, very positive combination, I will tell you. Specifically, no matter what kind of circumstances right now you are actually going through, but if you are fortunate enough to hit the Mahadasha of 11th house Lord being present in that house, this have the ability to bring transformations into your life. that particular Mahadasha, because this is forming a Khadashtak Yoga. From the 11th house, this is actually going 8 places away. So this actually have the ability to transform your complete life. It may be towards the positive end or it may be towards the negative end. It totally depends upon which planet is doing it. But this is a transformation combination. Maybe in the initial stages of your life, your belief system is somewhat different. But as soon as you grow older, your belief systems are changing, and then you are going to become a more spiritual and more saint kind of a personality with this combination. Next, if the 11th house lord going in the 7th house, so money is directly coming into the marriage. This is also very good combination where it shows you are marrying a partner which is going to have more financial status as that of you, if the dignity of planet is really very powerful. But if the more planets are in conjunction with this combination in the 7th house, this also going to show a lot of problems which you are actually going to face after marriage. And here this is connected with the 8th house, so in-laws are also going to become the problematic part with this combination. Second important point, if the dignity of the power of dignity mean like friendly or inimical zodiac sign, so if the dignity of that lord is becoming very, very powerful, then one of the significance is actually getting expanded at the time of marriage in your life. Now it depends which planet is doing that thing. It may be the wealth aspect, it may be financial, or it may be the spiritual aspect, because this actually have the ability to fulfill all your hopes, your wishes and your desires with the help of your life partner. Most of the time here I will tell you, if the planets like sun is actually looking at that thing, more malefics are over there, ego have the ability to destroy your complete relation. You are always going to be on the fault, I will tell you. Your partner is always going to guide you correctly. You need to choose this pathway, this thing, that thing, because I will tell you, initially I told you 11th house is the house of financial prosperity, your hopes, wishes and desires. If that is going in the 7th house, it means your husband or wife have the ability to fulfill that demands of yours. So now it depends upon you whether you are going to listen to them or not. Even if that planet is very weakly posited, this will create a delay in the marriage, and sometimes this is creating a yogas of multiple marriages at the same time. Specifically, if the 7th house lord is getting debilitated in this particular case, then the event of marriage is delayed up to the age of 38, 42 as well. But I will tell you, this is surely going to give you marriage. This is not a no marriage combination, so please don't go into that realm. But this actually have the ability to give you a very good life partner that is going to have good status as that of yours. So this is not that kind of a combination where 7th going in 11th. That is separate. 11th going in 7th, it means money will come towards you at the time of your marriage. So you are marrying a prosperous life partner into your life. Even depending upon if the Saturn, Rahu, Ketu axes are actually going to be present over there, then this is going to form a very karmic connection with that particular one person. And that is not only with that particular one person, here with the complete family also, because this is aspecting your Lagna. So if Lagna is getting undivided focus from that 11th house sitting in the 7th house, I will tell you, you need to become more and more spiritual person with the passage of time. Don't solely engaged in the materialistic and the family aspect of the life. Spirituality is the saving factor with this combination. Next, if the 11th house lord going in the 8th house, this is a lottery winning kind of a placement. So if you want to look into your life whether I have the ability to acquire lottery or not, this is that kind of a combination. If the dignity of that lord is also very powerful, I will tell you, inheritance is surely going to be a part of your life. Even these individuals, they are going to have more than one income source, and they actually have the ability to hide their income sources from other people. They are going to have more than one income source, but they actually going to hide that thing from the other people, so that other people, they will not be able to look into that thing. This is also very good placement if you want to become a spy, secret agent, working as a numerologer, astrologer, palmistry, occult sciences. Even if you want to become a medical profession, very good placement. Even I will tell you, with this particular combination, if the malefic association are more, Mark my words, some girl, some boy is going to come over there and who is going to leave some deep impression over your heart. And now maybe after that person will leave you, you are going to realize why this thing have happened to me only. I will tell you, pay attention towards their horoscope along with yours. This will show some karmic connection with that particular person is going to be there. Because I will tell you here, if the dignity of planet is very weak, or even if it is exalted and some malefic planets are attacking over there, there is going to be some past life connections which you are going to have with that particular person. This is also going to be a state of dilemma, whether I am going to do job or I am going to do business. Because of the fears that are actually associated, these individuals, they will not be able to take further more risks into their life. With this combination, the only way in which you can do business, that is taking your savings apart and taking money or acquiring money from the investors, then investing in your business idea, then you can grow your business idea. Very good option. Even you need to protect your sexual energy at any cost. If you are male or a female listening to my video, please note down this point. Because I will tell you, your hopes, wishes and desires are actually going in the 8th house. So that means unrealistic kind of a sexual desires are present inside you. You get sexually triggered very fast. So you need to gain control over that thing. This will also help you to live a very wonderful and a very peaceful life. Next, if the 11th house lord is going in the 9th house, oh my goodness. See, this is a very powerful combination. First of all, this is a Lakshmi yoga and this is a Raj yoga also. But you need to keep your intent very, very pure if that combination is forming in your life. This is also a very good combination if you want to go into the field of politics also. If you don't want to go into politics, even if you want to work as a secluded person, like individual contribution kind of a person, again a very good combination. This is also going to be a direct wealth contribution in your life, and this is also a very transformative Mahadasha of that single planet. Although this combination actually have the ability to create a lot of challenges after the marriage life because of the cultural differences between you and your partner. Because I have seen with this combination, you will not be able to find a person within your own or the same cultural background. You actually have the ability to always feel attracted towards individuals away from the cultural differences. But I tell you, even if you are marrying outside the cultural differences, try to respect each other cultural differences. Here I will tell you, the event of marriage have the ability to give you prosperity, but at the time you are disvaluing or you are devaluing your life partner, prosperity will go away at immediate. Even with this combination, working as a financial consultant, independent consultant is also very good option, but you need to trigger the 3rd house at the same time. That is your communication part. You need to have more skills with regards to marketing, brand building, how to do the sales aspect in my life. Then this combination have the ability to give you a very long-term results. Even one most important point, sometime depending upon whether the planet is getting exalted, debilitated or friendly or inimical zodiac sign, if the dignity of planet is very weak, I will tell you, your karmas, whatever you are performing, same karmas will going to hit you back. 9th house is the immediate result house. Even if you are performing some good karma, immediately good results will follow. But if you are performing some bad karma with this combination, mark my words, the next day you wake up, you will immediately receive the results of that bad karma at the same time. You even need to keep your intent very pure, you all that folks who are watching this video. And even with this combination, settling abroad or earning in multiple currencies, that is also going to be present over there. Any career in the field of export and import is also going to be a very good career options for you individuals. And lastly, if the 11th house lord going in the 10th house, have you seen or heard about that thing, equal pay for equal work? So this is that kind of a combination. They are always demanding, like if I am working hard that much, I need to gain that much amount of money, but they don't understand their 10th house is gripping them, and that is their job aspect. Here 11th house actually have the ability to break that chains, that boundaries of 9 to 5 and acquire more money. but it becomes very difficult for them to actually leave that security mindset. This is also very good combination, specifically if the dignity of planet is very powerful, to gain incentives, hikes and perks while doing a job at the same time. But I will tell you, with this combination, with the passage of time, 11th house require money on the daily basis. It may be financial gains are happening, or it may be financial losses are happening, because their mind continuously demand money. It doesn't matter whether they are gaining money or losing money, but their main focus is going to be over that money part. So that continuous flow of money is going to help them to save their career. Even these individuals, they get completely bored by working in a 9 to 5 environment, because this is not going to kill their creativity, but they will also feel suppressed. Their hopes, their wishes, their desires, they are actually getting suppressed if they are doing a job. So first of all, you need to design your career or work environment in such a way where there is lot of flexibility. And flexibility will only come if you are going to work as an entrepreneur, sole contribution person, or as a business person. Only the flexible career options will actually help you to save with this kind of a combination. Even if that yoga is forming, this is also very good yoga if you want to do something revolutionary. And when I say revolutionary, suppose you don't want to follow the herd, what 99% of population is doing. You don't want to do that thing. You want to set your own goals, your own ambitions, your own that thing. You can easily do that thing with that combination. This is also aspecting your 4th house, so that is going to be a very disturbing placement, specifically from the family side. Because I will tell you here, family is also the number one obstruction in front of your career aspect with this combination. So I request you first of all to leave that family aspect behind and continue with that same combination in that field. Even most important, 10th house is the house of your father. So the fatherly teachings will also help you to actually become a more independent and more stronger person with the passage of time. So I hope all of you have found some deep insights in this particular video with me. If you have any queries, any consultations, please contact me at my email ID, and make sure to please hit the like button, subscribe my channel below, and even if you want to send me super thanks for all my valuable knowledge, please send me super thanks at the same time. And stay motivated. If you are having any questions, mention below in the comments. And thank you so much once again for providing me with this opportunity to serve you well. I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. And till then, please follow me on Instagram as well. And I will try my best to meet you as soon as possible. Till then, bye-bye and take care.